Today we're going to be checking out some of my favorite cases by Spigen for the brand new iPhone 15 Pro. There's pretty much something here for everybody, whether you like transparent cases, thin cases, cases that offer your phone some good protection while keeping it somewhat slim, and we also have a case that has a protective camera lens cover as well. Now, if you guys do want to pick up any of these cases yourself, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out my channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And by the end of this video, you'll know which case here is right for you. So let's get started. And then here we have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case in a clear. This case does have a hard, clear back surrounded by a firmer rubbery material. Goes on your phone nice and easy, feels good in the hand, does have a little bit of grip to it. All the buttons are nice and clicky. And I love the fact that they do actually have a button for the action button, where some of the cases have a cutout. If we look at the phone from the side, you can see that it does have a little raised edge around the phone screen. On the side, we have our separated volume buttons and that action button. We also have extra protection in the corners here for drop protection. On the bottom, we have our cutouts. On the other side, we have our power button. And on the back, shows off the color of your phone. The case does pick up some fingerprints, as you can see. It also has these little raised edges in the corners on the back, so when you put your phone on its back and touch the screen, it doesn't just wobble all over the place. And it also has a slight raised edge around our cameras for protection there too. Now, this case does come in a couple different variations, which I will show you, and they do have one that has built-in MagSafe as well. This case also does work with wireless charging too. So definitely not a bad case if you're looking for something clear and you want to show off the color of your phone. I would recommend this case, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And you can also see that it doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to your phone either. And then here we have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid in clear with MagSafe. So this case does have a nice hard clear back. It's got that MagSafe built in, and it's surrounded by a firm rubber edge. Goes on your phone very easily, feels good in the hand, it's got some grip to it. All the buttons again are nice and clicky, easily accessible. If we look at it from the side, you can see it doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to your phone. It does have a slight raised edge on the front for screen protection. On the side, we have our separated volume buttons, our action button. We also do have extra protection in those corners as well. We have our cutouts on the bottom, our power button on the side, and on the back, it's got that MagSafe with the clear backing. As far as picking up some fingerprints, it does seem to do a pretty good job at rejecting fingerprints, so that's definitely a plus. And if we look at it from the side here, you can see it does have a slight raised edge for your camera lens protection. This one also has those little raised edges in the bottom, so you don't have to worry about your phone rocking all over the place if you put it on its back. Now let's check out that MagSafe. Clips onto the back very nicely, starts to charge your phone without issue, and it seems to hold onto the case pretty well. It's got a nice strong hold. So another really nice clear case. I would just recommend, if you're going to get a clear case, just get the one with MagSafe, because at some point you're probably going to use it. So I would definitely recommend this case, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Then here we have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid in the 01 pattern. That looks so cool, and it also has MagSafe. So if you want your phone to look like the insides of your iPhone, this is definitely one of the cases you're going to want to get. It's got a nice hard backing surrounded by a firm rubber material as well. It even has a pattern on the inside of the case as well. Feels nice in the hand. It does have a nice grip to it. Buttons are easily pressable. If we look at it from the side, again, it doesn't add much bulk to the phone. It does have a nice raised edge all the way around the screen. On the side here, it's pretty smooth with our separated volume buttons and our action button. Again, you can see in the corners, it's got these little raised edges, so your phone stays nice and flat when you put it on its back. Got your cutouts on the bottom, power button on the side, and on the back, it's got kind of like a smooth, textury feel. Like each one of these little components has its own texture. Feels pretty cool. It also has the MagSafe ring. And we also have a raised edge to protect your camera lenses as well. So let's check out our MagSafe. Clips onto the back of the case, very good. And it starts to charge your phone immediately. Again, it's got a nice strong hold on your phone, so you don't have to worry about your MagSafe accessory just falling off. So if you want a different case, this is definitely going to be one of the ones to get. I would definitely recommend it, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And then here we have the Spigen Rugged Armor. This is definitely one of my more favorite Spigen cases because it does add some pretty good drop protection to your phone, as well as keeping the phone nice and slim. And the case looks really cool as well. Now this case is a flexible TPU. It's not hard like some of the other cases, but it's got a really cool texture on the back. And it's got MagSafe built in. If we look at the inside of the case, it does have this extra shock absorbing kind of foam wherever you see those yellow pieces. So there it is on the phone. It does feel good in the hand. It's not grippy, but it does have that smooth, like rubbery feel to it. All the buttons are easily pressable. If we look at it from the side, you can see that it does have a raised edge all the way around the screen. On the side, it's got kind of like this serrated texture for grip. Our separated volume buttons, our action button, and it also has some extra corner protection as well for shock absorption. On the bottom, we have our cutouts. We have our power button on the other side, again with that same kind of rigid texture. And on the back, it's got like a carbon fiber inlay, and it's got a really cool texture that doesn't pick up any fingerprints, which I really like. And it also has a nice raised edge around your camera lenses as well. Let's test out the MagSafe. MagSafe clips on there very strong and starts to charge your phone immediately. And again, just like all the other cases, you don't have to worry about the MagSafe just falling off. It's on there pretty good. So like I said, this is definitely one of my more favorite cases that Spigen makes because it does offer some good drop protection while keeping your phone somewhat slim. And you can also use this case with regular wireless charging as well. So I would definitely recommend this case, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Then here we have the Spigen Thin Fit. Now this case is pretty thin and light, but it still does offer your phone some protection. It's got a nice hard back that's got a nice smooth matte feel to it, and it also does have some firm rubber edges. And on the inside, it feels like it has some kind of foamy type material as well. So there it is on the phone. Feels good in the hand. Again, it's not grippy. It's got kind of like that smooth, rubbery feel. Buttons are very easily pressable. And again, it keeps your phone somewhat light because the case doesn't add a lot of extra weight or bulk to the phone. You can also see that it's got a raised edge around the front of the screen. On the side, you can see where that smooth matte rubber ends and the firm rubber material starts. Pretty nice looking. We also have our volume buttons that are separated, our action button, our cutouts on the bottom, power button on the side, and on the back again, it's got that smooth, matte, rubbery type feel to it, and it doesn't pick up fingerprints very well either, which is nice. And we also have a raised edge around our camera lenses as well. Now this case does not have MagSafe built in, but if you were to take a MagSafe charger like I have here, it does have a little bit of hold, and it still does charge your phone. But if you try to hold on to just the MagSafe charger, your phone will most likely just fall off. So you can still charge with the MagSafe charger, it just won't hold on to it, and you can also use regular wireless charging as well. Spigen has definitely done a really good job at changing the thin fit. It used to be this thin, plasticky, really cheap feeling case, whereas now they make it with the nice rubber edge that offers your phone some good protection while still keeping the phone really slim. So if you want a case that's really light, does offer your phone some protection, the Spigen Thin Fit is definitely the way to go. I would recommend this case, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And then here we have the Spigen Optic Armor case. This is the case that has the camera protector on the back, and it also has MagSafe built in. So this case is definitely bulkier than any of the other cases. As you can see, it's got that camera cover on the back. It's got a nice texture type feel as well. It's a little bit firm, not super firm, but it's definitely firmer than just regular TPU. And it's also surrounded by a thicker rubbery type material. On the inside, it's got kind of like a smooth plastic feel. So there it is on the phone. Again, it's not grippy, but it feels good in the hand. It's got kind of like that smooth rubbery type feel to it. If we look at it from the side, you can see that it does have a raised edge around the front of the phone, and you can see that it does add some extra bulk as well. It's got that smooth rubber on the side, our separated volume buttons, our action button, our cutouts on the bottom, our power button on the side, and on the back, again, it's got kind of like this rough, rubbery type texture on the back, and the camera cover is just made of total plastic. It feels very cheap. But it will do the job because it's going to cover your camera lenses. The only thing that I don't like about this case is when you have it open, it overlaps on the case, which who's going to want to keep the case open like this? You're most likely going to have to always keep it closed. You may or may not like that, but when I want to take my phone out and shoot a picture quickly, I don't want to have to worry about opening up this camera cover before I take a picture. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. And just kind of, if you don't clip it in place, it just kind of, goes all over the place. But it does hold in place pretty well when it is closed. And because it is a little thicker, it does seem to offer some better drop protection than some of the other cases if that's what you're looking for. And the buttons are also nice and clicky and easily pressable. So another pretty good case. I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. So again, these are some of my favorite cases made by Spigen for the iPhone 15 Pro. Which one of these cases did you guys like the best? Let me know in the comments below. As I mentioned before, my most favorite case out of all of these here is going to be the Rugged Armor because it does offer some pretty good protection while keeping your phone nice and slim. And again, if you guys want to pick up any of these cases, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out my channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.